Dragon Home Week 4 Saturday workout. Now, we're putting the video together because there is a little preparation needed for the workout, plus we're bringing everything back inside the house. So I'm no longer in the garage gym, and the reason being is that the weather is fairly wet outside, and so we aren't going to be able to go outside, and therefore I want to limit any equipment that we're using. The only thing that you will need will be a good door frame and a large bed sheet. When I say large bed sheet, if you have kids, just don't use theirs. Any regular bed sheet will be pretty good to do the next exercise. Now, the workout we're going to do is based on a hero workout called Evans. However, we've made a couple of modifications in regards to the work which we're going to do. So instead of rope climbs, we're going to do bed sheet rope climbs. We're going to do some air squats and V-sits instead of toes to bar. And then we're going to do some burpees instead of push-ups. Okay, so again, we've got that cardiovascular demand plus the muscular endurance demand. So how we're going to roll through this. First off, we're going to start on the floor. We're going to climb up the bed sheet. We're going to perform 10 air squats standing. We're then going to lower ourselves down under control to the floor, where we will do 10 V-sits, and from those 10 V-sits we'll flip ourselves over onto our prone or front position, and we will perform 5 burpees before switching ourselves back in and then climbing back up the rope. So let's have a look at the workout, then let's have a really thorough explanation on how to set yourself up successfully for this workout. We're probably going to be working in and around the 20-minute mark, because that would be more than enough volume in which we need this morning. Let's have a look. So let's have a look at how to effectively set up the rope bed sheet. Now, I've got a fitted sheet here, so you can use a fitted sheet or just a normal bed sheet, and I've tightened a knot in one corner. Now, I will do a demonstration video at the end of this video if you want to stay watching to see how we successfully set one of these up. Now, here's the thing. The door must lock towards you. Okay, so that when you pull in it, it is being pulled into the door frame. If you do it the opposite way, you will open the door, okay, with your body weight. Now, with the knot, fairly simply, what we're going to do, we're just going to spread the linen out ever so slightly so it becomes thin underneath the door, and then you're going to place the knot behind the door itself. From there, watching my fingers, okay, I put it towards the edge, and then all I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, slowly close the door with excess sheet behind, and then from that position put all my body weight behind the sheet so that the knot is then tight by the door frame. Cool. From here, let's have a look at the setup. I've set myself up so that my feet are against the door frame. I'm not wearing any shoes here in order to protect the door frame. However, after 20 minutes on a lino floor, I'll probably get a little bit slippery. So from here, what I'm going to do, this would be the scaled version. I'm in a seated position. I can bend my knees with a purchase against the door frame, and then using my legs, I can pull myself up the standing and at the same time lower myself down to seated. The RX version, legs would be straight. I'd be starting in a supine position, if you can see me around the corner, and then from there I keep in straight legs, I pull myself up to standing, and then from there, toes on the door frame, I lower myself down, back under control, nice and slowly, but touches the floor, lean down. If you're not happy to perform the bed sheet rope climb, then we have a couple of variations. First one is the bed sheet row, pulling your hands into the bottom of the rib cage, the sternum area. If you're not comfortable in putting a bed sheet in a door frame, or you don't have a door in order to create some purchase, you've got 2 options. Eliminate the movement wholesale so that the workout is just 10 air squats, 10 V-sits and 5 burpees. Or if you have like a dumbbell or a kettlebell, then perform a single arm row each side. So when we climb up on the workout, you might do single arm row on the right hand side, 10 air squats, single arm row on the left hand side. When it comes to the air squat, you've just completed the pull up the bed sheet. I would just recommend taking a full arm's length away from the wall, or the door, sorry, and then from there, that gives you ample space in which to do your squats. So after you've returned down from the bedsheet rope climb with the legs straight against the door frame, what we'll then do is the V-sits. So from there, hands go back, okay, touch the floor, hands and legs come up, touch the toes, go back down, go back down. Now if you find that difficult, you can scale it to tuck crunch. So now that the hands are down by the pockets, okay, and then from there, all we're doing, bring the legs together and then you crunch up, touch the heels, stretch out, crunch up, touch the heels, spread out, okay? You can relax on the floor if you need to take an extra second or two. When it comes to the burpee, we finish our 10th V-sit, then all we're gonna do, spin ourselves around so that we're prone on the floor, up, down. As simple as that. So take the corner of the bed sheet, make sure it's nice and taut, and there's enough for you to loop it around your index finger or your index and your middle finger. And then from there, super simple, push it through the hole first. You're not done yet. Once it's come through the hole, grab it and then pull as hard as you can to tighten the knot up, and then grab the knot itself to further tighten the knot around itself.